If you've never seen a grown man cry, I can't guarantee you won't see that today, but you may very well. 6 a.m. on the 17th of October 2020, I woke to, I told you this would happen, I woke to a message from my eldest daughter. The message I received was that my youngest daughter had attempted to take her life and they didn't know if she was going to pull through. My immediate shock was to reply and just say, okay, just keep me posted with what's happening, to which I received a 2-word answer, which was, she's gone. You can probably imagine the series of events that triggered, the news that no parent wants to hear. I'm going to take you back, now that I've done that bit, to some of the history behind this. Now, my children were moved over to Southern Ireland in 2008, much against my wishes and against the terms of the court order that I had in place. That began a whole massive series of events with me trying to go over, get holidays, see them as much as I could. But obviously when you're separated by distance, it's very hard to keep in touch. And until kind of the advent of social media, which made things a lot easier to keep in touch, it was still very difficult and made, you know, family contact really, really hard. You know, when you go from seeing your kids every couple of weeks to seeing them twice a year, it's heartbreaking. Anyway, let me move on to my daughter Deanie. She was so like me in ways that we were kind of like hyperactive, and we both had that kind of crazy energy about us, and we really kind of just, we had a different connection. When I split up with their mum and all that happened, she kind of went through this phase of wanting to be a bit more like me, even to the point at my wedding, she actually chose to dress the same as her dad. So through all those years, we sort of kept in touch, we spoke, and in 2015, she came over for a holiday and said to me that I want to stay. So I made all the necessary arrangements and knew that in a couple of weeks when she was due to fly back with me, that I'd be flying alone to Ireland to have to break the news to her mum. That started a few months of us actually living together again. I say living together again, I was actually working in Southampton, living in North Devon, so during the week I was at work. So what that period did was give us a chance to talk, and she actually confided in us that after a couple of years in Ireland, she was actually a victim of some abuse by a person that was known to the family. And we said, look, we will help you, we'll get you some help. And we just started getting her into CAMS and things like that to actually get her some help. When at Christmas 2015, her mum again contacted her and said, look, sent her loads of stuff and said, if you come back to Ireland, you can be a godparent to your new baby brother. We, along with how she was missing her friends, forced her to go back to Ireland. And so we went back to keeping in touch on social media. And the next time I would see her was 2018 on a short trip. And what I would never know was that would be the last time I would actually see her. And I think it's difficult to know what I can say about this that will help bring some sort of silver lining to all this, because it's hard to even think there's a silver lining, but the sun's come out. So I think all I can say is that if I'd have had more time to think about this, and in hindsight it is a great thing, but if I'd have been able to see the future, I'd have never let my own issues, my anxieties get in the way of going over to Ireland more. So they faced a lot of stuff over there, and I wish I'd have had that time to sit down and talk. And I think that for me is the one thing I can offer the parents, the children out there, is just to remember to talk. It's one of the most important things that we can do together. You know, never be afraid to talk about anything, all the things that are bothering you. You know, don't bottle them up. I know how much that hurts. I bottled things up as a kid. So yeah, just talk. And if you feel you can't talk to a parent or a friend, then go to Mind. You know, they're great. I have to say that, because Mind helped me so much in that period just after I lost my daughter. If I hadn't had them to go to and to talk to, then I don't know which path I would have taken myself. But yeah, they were great, and they've hooked me up with the Somerset Suicide Bereavement Support Service, who I now facilitate their group in Street. I'm also now an orange button holder, and obviously a Time to Connect champion. So there are things that, when you're going down this route of grief, there are things that you can do that can help others. And if anything I say has helped one person today, then it was worth me standing up here.